So then we're going to go across the back, and that measurement is 7 inches plus a quarter for wearing ease. And so we're going to go across. Hold on. So we need to calculate where that shoulder line here is going to go across, and it's actually 1/4 of the length from D to B. So we're dividing this by 4. So the math's a little tricky. You're taking, for this measurement, 16 3/4 and dividing it by 4. So that's going to be 4 1/8 inch. So I'm going to come down 4 1/8, which is right here. And that's going to be the line that's going to square up and go across. And that line is across the back plus a quarter of an inch. So across my back is 7 inches, and I'm adding a quarter. So from there over, I need 7 1/4 of an inch. Oops, let's square it up here. 7 1/4. So that's right there. So this line becomes S, and this is T, and it was 7 1/4. And at the T, you need to square up and down it a little bit. Actually, it'd be easier with the see-through one. So just maybe go up about 1/2 inch and come down like, 4 or 5 inches like this. And that's going to help us create the armhole. So to create the armhole, we're going to go from H through this spot right here, which is T, and come down to N. So just place the curvy part on the N, and then keep moving the ruler until you're touching H and N, but the curve is touching this line that's coming straight down, and that will become your armhole. I'm going to do it in red so you can see it. Pull this down. There we go. So from H, touch this line and come down to N. So you're, a lot of times you're like manipulating this ruler to make sure it's touching everything and letting you make that armhole. There we go. So there's our armhole. And then we need to do the neck. So for the neck, you want to make a 45-degree angle between the D line and the F line. So it's going at a 45-degree angle. And to get 45 degrees, if I lay my ruler so that I'm going diagonally across 1 inch, that's the actual 45 degrees. And I'm just going to draw a line up, and that will help me make the neck. That line should be 3/8 of an inch long. So I'm going to mark where the 3/8 is, which is like right here. So when I go to make my neckline, we want the part of the neck that's in the center back to be kind of straight, and then it's going to come up through there and go to the F. So you're going to take a ruler that's a curve, and you're going to try to connect those 3 parts together. So you're going to have to play with the ruler and keep rotating it. This one doesn't seem to want to give me the exact curve I want, so I have another one that will let me. So I'm going to use this one. So there we go. And I'll do this in red too so you can see it. There we go. So this part should be straight, and then it should curve up to the F. So that looks pretty good. And I think that's it for our back. Looks pretty good. There we go. Now it's focusing. So here's your entire back. If I can get the whole thing in the frame. So it looks like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to photograph this front and back and upload those photos to the class assignment so that I can make sure that they look okay, and then we'll put them on the oak tag.